Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is October 19th, 2018, a Friday, and you know what that means. So we're gonna have a basic day. And now I was requested by someone to do a double-digit Q basics video. Apparently, I haven't been giving enough attention to, the kind players on the lower end of the ladder. I do not have such an account. However, I have the next best thing. I have a 9Q on TieGem. And there's something even a little bit more special. KGS. That is right. KGS. I'm going to try to get a game on KGS after this. My accounts, both of them, were deleted. That seems mildly coincidental. But that's not going to stop me from remaking them. And after this video, or after this game, I should say, we should also have a KGS game. What rank? I have no idea. Do people even still play there? I have no idea. Are we going to find out today? I have no idea. But it should be fun. Also today, double release. I have a bit of a shorties video coming out, courtesy of my student, a public service announcement. I think you will enjoy it. Alright, we are playing a basic game against another 9Q. I'm going to go ahead and take double 4-4 points because it is completely a-okay. And for the person who keeps complaining, I will enlarge this a little bit so the numbers line up a little bit better. Unfortunately, there's white edges now. But, I mean, it lines up a little bit better now. That's okay. So we're playing Jaceki here. He responded, play Jaceki. I'll go tap the corner. Seems happened a million times before, nothing new. He has an extension. We're blocking the enclosure, which would have been exactly where I played. He's attaching, that's fine. I can shoulder at this for reduction later. No need to get too crazy. I'll just go ahead and play here as opposed to this one, and then grab a base like so. The left is not... Let me clear my monitor. The right, sorry, is not territory just yet. Now it's getting more towards territory, but this is like all low, so what's the point of this exchange if he was just going to make the low ones anyway? Next largest point. You could also enclose, that's fine too. You notice my mouse immediately went to the 3-3 point. I'm not going to play it. Instead, I'm going to go and enclose. The large knight is a little bit bad in my opinion. Enclosing with a large knight invites your opponent to take the 3-3 away. And that's kind of not terribly good. 3-on-1, we're going to ignore it. Instead, we took an enclosure. He should have blocked the extension. He didn't, so pow! So we're playing large moves, but notice that I'm not playing, the classic traditional get a base first with my approach and then play something else. We went to the enclosure, and you should block the extension. He didn't, so he grabbed one. So we're not being complicated, but we're not having a snooze fest here either. So corner, side, center. So let's see if we can't grow off this, because, we did the corners, we're doing the sides, no, now we're doing the centers. This corner is still technically available, but I want to try and grow first. If he wants to play another move on the side of the board, that is okay. I'll just, grow. Ooh, look at the person with the big thoughts. He played here, so I couldn't play this one. Instead, he gave me an extra free move, and then I'm going to play it anyway. Something similar anyway. Didn't really stop me from going after dat medal. Did he? No. And because I slouch, I'm moving the camera down a little bit. Because my posture is just so amazing. What does he want to do next? Tough decision. Is he going to reduce me? If so, how? If so, how? Is he going to play to the left-hand side? His 3-3 is open still. Ooh, he decides to do that. Well, we have two choices. I can save my stone. Could do. Could keep growing too. Saving is easy. You literally just jump away. But how do you grow? How do you grow? That's a bit more interesting, isn't it? Well, if we were going to grow, we would play here. He can't do that tricky dicky like extension here like he did here, because if he does that one, then I'm gonna literally just walk into a connection. It's gonna be like, dude. Note, we can't connect back with this move. He Hanes, and then nothing, then nothing. So we play this one instead. And if he plays here, we Hane. And if he plays Hane on that one, I might Hane bad. No, I'll extend. I'll keep it simple. He's got some shapes for himself, man. He's got some shapes. This 9Q is not that bad, to be fair. This 9Q ain't bad. I disagree with the moves on the right-hand side that he played. But he's getting them shapes. Haven't seen a blatant overplay from him just yet. I will say anything on top of the board is going to die. Wanted to play a little bit more, but creates Haji, that's bad. My nose is suddenly bothering me. Let's look at his game list. Is he ranking up? Ish. He's kind of like meh, maybe. So what's he gonna do now? Is he gonna invest in the left-hand side? Let me keep growing, or is he going to not invest left-hand side? Let me potentially reduce. So here's the question. If he does not play another move on the left-hand side, and I was going to reduce that, where would you play? Where would you play? It's a good question. And yes, any third line invasion that he plays right now dies. I will kill it. Because it's an overplay. Right now, sector lines are a thing. That is not my sector line. That is literally one move too far in. So we're going to have a conversation about sector lines. The sector line is literally a straight line from here to here, and he has actually one space below it. Or above it, I guess. If he played this one or this one, that would be pretty good. That would be pretty good. But that one step. Let's see what he plays now. Attachment right side gets cut, not Hane. Attachment left side, I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards this is gonna die, painful death. Beware your shape. Beware your shape. See how I played here? If I had played this one, then he takes this point. Then there's a cut here, and that's going to Tari through there. So that would have been pretty good. But my shape is good. My shape is actually pretty strong. And I responded in a way that left the least amount of shape. Shape is very, very important. We must always be mindful of our shapes. Okay. Seems strong. And just like so, we're okay again. He has no shape yet. So where's he gonna play? Right now we're reaching danger territory, because if he loses the stones that he's in, he just gave me 10th line. Let's say he plays here right now, and I just cut him, like here, right? Even if he sacrifices that, that's still 10, 20, 30. Owie. Oh, he didn't play it. Huh! If I play here, he goes there, and there's a ladder. Where's that ladder go? Where's that ladder go? Where's that ladder go? Where's that ladder go? See where that ladder goes? To a bad place. But let's do what I said previously and give him an option of playing a peaceful variation, where he just sacrifices these stones, does something over here, and I show you the reduction, which is over here. Yep, there he goes. This cut exists. Be careful about it. I will cut him. Yep. Not bad. Not bad, my dude. Not bad at all. This 9Q is going places. Look at him protect his cutting point. He's not overextending and trying to get too much and letting me cut him again. He's pretty good. Maybe the best 9Q I've ever played on the server. Who have I played? 1. Well, crap. Bad sample size. Bad sample size. So do I go after him at this point? No, we're not trying to kill. Okay. We're trying to reduce. Gotcha. So how do we reduce? Boop. With a lovely little cap. This cap threatens to save my stone on the left-hand side. And it threatens to, like, make shape here or here. So we want nice, simple things. Nice and simple. Simple is going out the window. He does not like the symbol. Well, he's a shoulder rating, so I'm going to respond. So now he has to make this shape do something. Okay. It's fine. I could do things over here, but that's not really basic, so let's just leave, I guess. I'm a little concerned that he might kill off his own stones here, but I think he showed a pretty good head so far. I think he won't. Also, I'm pretty sure I don't want to listen to this ever again. Yeah, or that. Is it bad that YouTube is now suggesting that I listen to things from like 4 years ago and above? That cut doesn't do anything, so. He's gonna connect though. He knows he's in trouble. I've got this, and this, and this. This group is completely fine. You can't kill it. But now, since I'm connecting, he's in trouble. So he needs to be very careful. I don't want to kill him. Don't want to kill. So what he should jump, 1 point jump off that group. Don't play the Hane. Don't play anything cute. Just do a 1 point jump. Be like, pow, save group. Maybe play here first. That move's a mistake. I can cut through it. I don't want to kill him, but I request humbly that he saves himself before I cut him off. Please. Please, 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 please save yourself. I think he will. I think he will. He played what he thought was a forcing move first. That's okay. That's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Now he'll save himself. I mean, you can see how hard it would be to make 2 eyes in here, right? Maybe not. Ooh. Well, that is your shape point. This is where alarms should be ringing in your head. Okay, no alarms. Oh, I could kill him. This is gonna be painful. I'm gonna try not to kill him. I want to make him live locally. We're probably gonna save our stone left hand side of the board, which is kind of nice. At that point, we need to outdo this for territory, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14 points right here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Comey. I mean, that's 16 right there, right? So shouldn't be too tough getting the points that we need. Equal the bottom right hand corner. The bottom left hand corner. All done. So to that end, all I'd really have to do is like play a move like here, here, maybe here first, and then into here, and then the territory we get from this, probably in this area, would be more than enough. This move is large because it threatens to go through his cutting point, which is big, very, very big. Now, we could kill this because we poke here, he goes here, we throw in and then poke. He has no eyes in the middle of my area. So if we were in the interest of trying to kill him, we could do something like that. Not really interested in trying to kill him because we're not really jealous of his territory. We've got a bunch, he's got a bunch. Unless he really doesn't want to make shape while he's being surrounded, then maybe we'll kill him because that's just too much. If someone just like blatantly does not try to play shape moves when they've been cut off, when they've been completely surrounded, then not much you can do about that. Even if you're trying to play a peaceful game, that's just them deciding not to be alive anymore. Kind of like what I just described right now, actually. That's kind of like that indeed. He's going after the left-hand side. He's not really trying to cut me. He's trying to cut me off from the left hand. But that just sealed off his ability to do things? I don't really know what he's doing. But that move I showed you earlier, this one, will kill him. Because after that, he doesn't have enough area to get like another shape point.
7,
so
5,
how would he get 2 eyes after that? I'm not really sure. Not really sure. But we'll play large moves. Maybe connect up the left-hand side thing. The reason why I think he's doing this, by the way, is because there's been... Okay, because of what? A little strange, but I mean, I'll go with it, I guess. And this just kind of continues to solidify me, right? When Atari's here, we'll Atari here. That way this never works ever, so it's nicely defended. Now this is there. If we Atari this way, then we have to read this out. Like, can he ever do a connection thing? Who cares? We connect this way. That way that's never a thing, because that's the connection we care about. And then maybe to connect up over here, giving him one last chance to make this not be dead. On the bright side, we connected up our group, our stone, like we said we were going to. All right, we said that was forcing a long time ago. We respond to it. If you place again here, you're not sure if you're alive, just go ahead and make a small knight, or even the Hane works. So he has to make eyes here. I could offer an exchange. He lets me cut through him. Yeah, that's good. Exchange. You connect up. I'll cut through. So, tax. I take off a little bit just like the tax man. Everyone loves a tax man, right? Ooh, yeah.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So many tracks with lyrics. I hate them. Please. I think he's under the wrong impression. If I go back and cut... Are you out of your mind? Yeah, you're gonna die. He's overstepping. Like, this stone can't connect up to that. There's a cut in place. I sigh. There's so many cuts. This one is so huge. He needs to play it. I'm gonna connect. Or will I cut? No capture races. If he plays there,
9,
I'll play here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Last offer. Oh my god. He doesn't know that he's not alive. Now I'm just trying to get rid of all my territory. So sad. Well, he has potential. He has potential. It's good. He's got a lot of potential. I can't kill this. I refuse to kill it. But you really need to pay attention. Dude, you're not connected. He's gonna force me to kill him. He's forcing me to kill his group. Like, I don't want to do it.
9.
But 1 group, 2 group, 3 group. Sorry. 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, 4 group, 5 group. The 6th one die already? Da 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 da. He's trying to live in 2 places simultaneously. Maybe we can just keep the top dead and let the middle one live. That seems reasonable. That doesn't seem unreasonable. I like it. Nice, calm, reasonable exchange. Do 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 do. Boom boom boom. So if he plays here and we throw in, then he's dead. That's why it's really tough to live up there. That's why it's really tough to live up there. Unfortunately, when you play these large... Unfortunately, when you play these large... what are they called? Unfortunately, when you play these large kind of games, it's really, really tough. These Moyo games. Really tough. Really tough. If he plays here, we clamp, by the way. Because if he plays there, he cuts, he extends, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties, and we've only got the 3. So go here, here. He goes here, I play there, and it's fine.
9.
Actually,
8,
it's not fine.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Because then he can play there and there, and I can't kill him.
0 overtimes left.
I think he just lived. I think he just lived. Oh my god, I think he just lived. He plays here, I clamp, he connects, I go under. He throws in and plays here, I have to connect. Then he gets to play there, and at that point, I can't kill him because he has an I here and here.
9, 8,
So I'd have to go back
7,
and play here and kill the
6.
middle. Can I do anything about this? No, not really. It's just math, man. Actually, if he plays here and I cut him and he extends, I can Atari, he Ataris, I connect. That's a ladder. But he can play here, I extend. Whatever. I guess he's alive on top of the board. That's fine. The other one has to die, though, sadly. So, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Like I said, it's unfortunate we have to kill. It's unfortunate that we have to kill him. Congratulations on him. Full props for him to seeing the life on top of the board. It's just that he's got...
9,
he didn't
8,
make his other group
7,
solid, so
6,
he couldn't do the top invasion.
5.
But, you know, he is trying to do them, regardless. And that just, really doesn't go very well, does it? This one, however, I know is dead.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
The Atari
4,
here and the Atari here is too
3,
much.
2, 1, 0.
It's really a shame. I need to play more of a territorial basics game. When you play for large influence, they will try and get away with too much invasion. And when that happens...
The last overtime. 9.
On the
8,
one hand, if you can't
7,
kill them
6.
when they're trying to get away with too much, that's... On one hand, if you can't kill them when trying to get away with too much, that's bad, right? That's bad. Really? Atari. Yeah, you can't play that. Yeah, if I play Atari here, and then play here, he pushes I Atari. He Ataris me. He Ataris down. I extend, but he can't self-Atari himself. Right? Or alternatively, we could just do this one. I mean, whichever one you prefer. I prefer this one. Let's put it this way instead. Because this goes an Atari, into a connection, into death. I'll show you the other way too. This one's a little bit more complicated. This one's the brain dead response to this. I think this worked too, right? Atari net?
9, 8, 7.
We'll look at it in review.
5, 4, 3, 2. Overtime countdown has begun.
Okay. Go ahead and extend there. The middle, regretfully, is not alive, and we have to pay very close attention to make sure we don't lose a liberty here. If we lose a liberty here, we're in a lot of trouble. Because then the Atari goes into a connection.
The last overtime.
Only have 2 liberties
9,
here.
8.
So even though I
7,
Atari, I'm
6,
already Atari
5,
and you take.
4.
Okay, so this was actually... There were actually 2 ways to come out of this. There's also this one. This is also a second way to go back and live here. But this one's a little bit more difficult because if I connect, then there's an issue. So there's that too. So we had to avoid that one, it looks like. Here he has no choice but to connect on up and let me play this one. If he does anything else, then he's in a lot of trouble. Too much trouble. He just has to give me the top side of the board. Instead he said no to that, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, can he get away with it? I don't think I just don't see a way to. I just don't see a way to get away with that. And then this invasion is too much, because this isn't even alive yet. And he's performing a fresh invasion on your territory. So this group's not alive yet. Now that group's not alive yet. And I just don't see how that's going to pan out well. To be fair, this group isn't alive yet either, is it? Yeah, there's a little bit of Aji there. This might wind up being a problem, so that could technically be an issue too. Kind of dislike that answer. This answer is a lot better now that I look at it again. Because this allows me to, at the very least, go back and play this one at some point. To ensure that, you know, maybe if I need to, I can play these in the future. Anyway, let's look at the opening. This was pretty straightforward. He attached. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. I think it's passive. Not a fan. Here, he should be playing here. He should also not be playing Large Knight. Typically, when we see the Large Knight here, we will go and take this because there's no really good answer for it. He can't double Hane. I'm getting challenges a lot right now. It's kind of weird. He can't double Hane because if he double Hane, then it's just not playable, right? So all he can do there is play that one. And then we get to go and make this exchange again. We are alive. Did he really get anything? It's hard to say. Maybe not. But we do have his corner, and now we're getting the outside, so it's kind of not pretty. Not pretty at all. I played here. That. Again, we could just kind of come on out, or if we wanted to, we can go into 3-3, or if we wanted to, we can go into this variation. So I don't like that move particularly. It needs a kick. But if we follow up with a kick, then white just gets an extension again, and it needs another move to completely kill off the stone. So now we've invested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 against in one corner, and that just feels like it's just not good, and a really great way to just kind of sort of lose the game for all intents and purposes. Supark keeps challenging me. Specifically, kind of weird. So we played this, which was okay, and again, he's went 1 too deep. If you play here, you're good. If you play here, you're pretty good. I mean, I might play this, but maybe there's that now. So we have to be careful on how we respond. But he played that one, and sadly, that's just not feasible. It just gets killed, which is, you know, a little sad. But he defended, which was nice. He tried to attack, which was okay. But he really needs to play this move. I'll play this one. He can link up under. Supark keeps challenging me at whatever it's the guy's friend. And then we'll just go back and like connect or something. Seems okay. Instead he plays here and he didn't defend, therefore he died. Let's see if we can play elsewhere. All right, so we are here on KGS. I got a game immediately versus an 11Q, and we are going to go ahead and play them. That is not my schedule for today. It looks like we've got a little bit of a trick play from 11Q. I'm just going to go ahead and keep them low. That should be okay enough. I do wonder about them, though, because they do say that they lose connection and that their fingers are too messed up to type much during a game. And that's an auto message. Little bit strange, but okay. Anyway, how I handled the trick play was to just extend and then come on out. So I'm essentially getting a nice little flat wall here, which we're just going to go ahead and extend with. I'll respond to this to ensure that I've got a little bit of shape. And then maybe we go back and surround the corner. They're trying to go under. So that's the thing. I have a hunch that I'm going to be having 3 games here. I don't think... this one... I don't know. This one might be saved. I'm not really sure yet. We'll decide. We'll have to decide. Okay. He played that. Well, Go is called a surrounding game, so we'll play a little bit of a loose surround on his corner like so. I'm being attached to. I'll go ahead and play here and complete the surround. Yep. Make sure he can't cut through me like that. Righto. Now this is turning into influence. Let's take away the extension from his wall, like so. Looks like we have Sente again, so we go corner, side, center. Let's go ahead and approach that. That is actually a little bit small. What he's trying to do here is Atari here, have me connect, and then he goes through again. Now, I could ignore that, just give them up and not really care. Unfortunately, that would revolve killing his corner. So tell you what I'm going to do instead. I will respond to this locally. And I'm going to respond to this locally as well. That should push him into life. And just like that, we can develop the area between our walls. Okay, that's an Atari. Or semi-Atari, sorry. Which you guys really hate me saying. I apologize. I will Atari here to complete off this sort of thing. because we are a little bit weak in the area. So now we're making sure that we're nice and fine. Just like so. I will drop down, and then I will surround his group, or his corner. He's playing here. I don't want to be Atari, so I will extend. Double high ahead of 2 and 3 stones is bad, so I'll extend. I'll Hane there as well. And from there, I guess I can just go and do a little bit of something like that. Again, with the shoulder hit, I will drop down. I think he's killed off his corner, unfortunately. But that's okay. Corners are sometimes overrated. Alright, that corner seems nicely dead. That territory seems mine. When he defends his shape, I will take the other corner. Okay, that unfortunately we just can't quite play, because I can Atari all the way over to here. Going after, ooh, making those huge bases, yikes. Take another enclosure for myself, like so. Not sure where that's going, I will go ahead and Atari it. Alright, I will go and grab an extension. I'm going to give him Sente back once to see what he wants to do before I take another move. Ooh, this is actually not bad. That one just forced me to respond again. Very well, very well. He likes that under the shoulder hit thing. That's kind of very bizarre. The guy is way too busy. The guy is way too busy. He's trying to get, what's the word? I don't know. He's trying to get too fancy in his corners. Also, we don't drop to the first line on this one because the corner doesn't is not able to really withstand it. So let's go ahead and push through like so. Corner's dead like that, as we can see. Don't want those 2 stones to die. I don't really want to take them either, so I'll play something like this. A little bit of a take there, make sure those stones are captured. He filled the second line, so again, I could surround him, but instead I'm going to go, or I could surround him from the top. Instead I'm going to jump out, which is threatening to go here. He's playing the under connection again. I'm kind of wondering if he's actually a bot, to be honest. Because he's playing really, really fast, which makes me wonder a lot of things. I'm going to play here. Hane at the head of 2 stones. It's a proverb. He pokes. I'll go ahead and connect. And then just keep that territory for myself. I think it's a bot. I really do. I'll put him on the outside. It's fine. Because he's playing really, really fast. And he's playing a lot of the same moves really, really fast. So it seems a bit strange to me. But regardless, it's a good lesson. I can turn here and surround him. He can play here, and I think he'll live. Got a nice little bomber shape going on in here. Yep, that's alive, except it's not, because if I play here, he's... Oh, yeah, actually he's alive. I'm sorry. You're right. He's alive. Way to go. Good job. I will... make sure that that stays mine, I suppose. Kind of like so. He's going to Atari me twice. Here and here. Oh, he didn't. That's fine. I will make a little bit of a extension towards the wall with 1,000 cut points. I'll back off. Poke. poke. There we go. He poked me again, but there's like Atari here, so we're going to ignore that one. Like so. Gotta beware. Gotta beware. Okay. I will take those 2 stones, because they're right next to my influence. I don't want to get into anything risky here, so I'm going to bend back a little bit. That's the double Atari I was referring to, so we'll go ahead and defend like so. The solid connection is probably the better defense, to be honest. But this one works as well. This one works just as well. Now we're connected, giving us a nice big old corner to go with the other big old corner that we have, and the other big old corner that we have. He's going after the middle, which I do confess, a lot of players underestimate the importance of the center of the board. But in this instance, there's nothing really there. There's like maybe 3 lines of territory here and there at best. So I really can't say what the value of that is. The cutting point there doesn't really do anything. We'll just go ahead and jump on in, like so. Not gonna Hane because it might get cut. And we'll just finish out this game. Okay. Right. I can turn because it's Sente. And then I guess I can play something a little bit like that because that's also Sente. And maybe something on over in here. Because there's a little bit of a cutting point there. Might not want me to get it. Make sure our shape is nice and strong. Sure, why not? He can play here and not lose everything. Excellent. And just like that, we kept our territory there. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Sure, why not? Sente back to you, my good man. Got the Atari, we'll go ahead and connect. Switching over to Spotify. Because when you create the playlist yourself, it's hard for them to let you down. There we go. Go ahead and connect here. Kind of like that. This doesn't really go anywhere. This is all nicely connected, so we're not really concerned about it very much. Same here, nothing really in there. I'll go ahead and play here. There's no reason to keep playing, because you can't make an eye here. Well, you can make an eye here, I guess. But that's about all you can really do. So I think this is the last move. Nope, sorry. This is the last move of the game. Just throw on in. Sorry, this and this are last moves of the game. I keep... What is that? No. Make sure we're connected. When in doubt, just make sure you were connected on up. Like that and like that. Cutting point. And that's last move. right? Yeah, all done. All done. He played really fast. We both played extraordinarily fast this game. I'll go ahead and include one more KGS game, despite the fact this is probably going to rank me up to like 10Q question mark. I will go ahead and include one more. So that, not gonna work. Not gonna pass again. Can he like do something there? Can't do anything there because self-Atari take, self-Atari take. So it's gonna pass again. I don't know what he's doing. But this group and these stones aren't connected. So what are they gonna do? Maybe he'll pass. Hopefully he won't keep playing in my area. Game is pretty well over. But you never know. You never know. Please don't tell me he's going to let his time run out for 30 minutes. Oh, thank you. Okay, he typed thanks for game. I will type thank you. So we won by 95 points. That's a lot. Let's go ahead and review the game. So this was just pretty much a standard where's largest point. We approached. He played second line. So here's a good hint that what you're doing is either a trick play or just slow. If it is 10, 20, maybe even 30 moves in the game, you're contemplating moves on the second and first lines. There's probably something larger out there. So we played here. We're on the third. We're not succumbing to the second line temptation. We're just coming out because we can surround. We can do things. It's fine. All right. Some shape. Responding. Maybe there's larger moves, but this keeps this group's disconnected. So I'm gonna defend this second line move. This is a good second line move. And now here it's an untenable position because he needs to move over here. And he needs to move over here as well. So it's just too busy this early on in the game. Or you know what? Let's say he did this one. I play this one, and he plays like in here. And I take a larger move elsewhere. I think that's still okay for black, to be honest. I can surround this later. I can attack it later. It's not bad. Instead, he pours us into surrounding, and if we wanted to, we could just make sure that we play here, and then he's just, the corner is dead, and the game's over. Took away a large point, though. Grab a large point for ourselves. Forced him to live. It's fine. Taking the large points now. And then here, very strange. We've got surrounds here. We're building. He's not really taking large points. Not really. I will admit, basically would be to play here. Or even to play here, because you can't really do anything about this, right? The stones just get killed. Cutting points are a thing. Like this is just completely unable to do anything. Just is. But here we were okay. Okay, 1 second line. Very strange. Very strange. Then we just killed a classic mistake. Instead of this one, he would need to play here and then kind of go for Ko. So we played that, and yeah, pretty straightforward game. Maybe let's play again and see what we can get. We've got so I'm currently trying to get a game on Cage, yes. I had to put a game request up in the English game room. And I realized I should have probably hidden my name a little bit better because I now have a game request up on KGS as this name, which is easily recognizable as me. So it's just like, I don't know. We'll see if I can get a game. Not looking like it, but you never know, right? God, I don't want to play a bot. Can't believe it. I actually legit can't believe it. I had to accept a game from Nugo because I could not get a game. 30 minutes. We waited 30 friggin' minutes. Couldn't get a game. Couldn't get a game. It's fantastic. So, this is pretty straightforward. Play Joseki here. I'll defend. I don't need to, but I will. I'll enclose here. There's now pressure there. I'm going to go ahead and take the enclosure here as well. Take my extension from my enclosures. Lower my music a little bit. This move is very, very endgamey. There's really no reason for it. So we're just going to go and do the next large thing on the board, which is cut this little stone off. He went after 1 stone. I'll sacrifice that, I guess. And then just lean out like so. Alright, he's making this area larger. That's fine. I'll lean out like so. Because we're enlarging this lower right-hand corner of the half the board. Kick into pincer is very, very basic. Playing away is not. For those of you who are trying to learn how to get better at the game, I don't recommend you play this bot ever. Just don't. Just don't do it. It's really terrible. Like right now, for example, it's just letting me kill off its stone. A human player is not going to let you do that. Its moves are practically random. As you can see here, it's just not valuing its stones at all. So in a normal basics game, we wouldn't kill anything off. But here, I mean, whatever. That's dead. Same thing here. This thing is going to die as well because it just has nowhere to run to. So we'll just go ahead and enclose it. Nugo gives up and just throws the stones out the window. At this point, here is our sector line. So I'm just going to hatefully play a move over here, make sure there's no clamping onto my stone, so he can't try to draw out his move. If there's any question about it, I will play there just as a... just to make certain that there's nothing there. And now the game, as you can see, is predominantly over, and all we really did, make sure that we're fine here. And yeah, all we really did here is we made certain that yeah, I don't care about that. And all we really did was just make certain that this crap they didn't care about stayed dead. That's all we really did. We didn't do anything else, and this game is just done. He's answering me here, he's answering me there. It's fantastic. I don't really see anything else to do besides grab this one. That's small. Go ahead and do that. That's small. Sure, I'll Atari it up, make certain that he can't do anything there. All of that's dead, so who really even cares? Does he save it? He does. Alright, we'll play elsewhere now. Make sure that that's not really a thing. I don't really know what that is, so we're just gonna go and make sure we're nice and strong here. Can keep playing away from Nugo at this point, because Nugo doesn't really know how to play Go. Not really. Yeah, all of that's dead. You can poke at it if you want, just to make certain. I mean, that's okay. That hesitated. I guess it's calculating that it's really, really screwed, in which case I completely respect his calculations, because the game is horrifyingly done. I don't know why he played that, or that one. Never. Connect that up, thank you. That was getting a little painful. I can threaten that. I can threaten this. Don't get that wrong. How could you get that wrong? I'm amazed you got that wrong. All you had to do was play here. No, here, sorry. Just play here. Tell you what. No. Could you? You're dead. I really need you to play here, Inugo. Work with me, pal. Work with me here. You're not gonna work with me at all? No? That's not? Okay, tell you what. Live. Thank you. There we go. Got him to admit it at the end. That's the important thing. Cutting points. That's not one. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass at this point. Yeah, I'll pass. Alright, so that's all dead. And the game's over. You agree? Nugo agrees. Great. Excellent. Sweet. So we're ahead. We won by 65 points. I'm sorry to bring you a bot game. I played it in the hope that I went up a rank. I didn't. I'm a little bit pissed at that. I thought if I hit the bot, I'd have a stronger rating. It didn't move my rating at all. I don't know why it didn't. It just didn't. So that was actually a waste of time, but let's review it. Maybe you learned something. It opened up weird, but it enclosed, so that's great. We approached. All of this is fine. I dig this completely. This is basic opening. Can't go wrong with it. This is questionable. I would say you don't have to play this right now, but I mean, you know, I would say, you know, corners before sides and centers. It's doing side before the other corners, so that's kind of bad. I wouldn't do that, but you know, whatevs. And then this is a weird move. I think it's programmed to like know where an extension is, so it grabbed one like from an enclosure. You'd want to like extend there. From here, you wouldn't, because like we mentioned, we can just go in through here. And then the question is like, what is that doing? Question then is like, what is this doing? A lot of really important questions here that I don't think can really be answered. So we played here to make sure you can't get the enclosure. So now it's really important that we go back and play here. Didn't though, sadly. Took another enclosure. Extension, you know. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. This is just not good, because it's trying to get this for territory, but when I played here, I'm trying to get this for territory, and now having to deal with this is much larger than having to see if, you know, maybe we got something in here. By the way, there's an invasion point here still. That is passing, so we went ahead and played in here. Again, just gave me Sente, so I played a follow-up, so we have move 24, I think it was, and I got 2 moves in a row, which is fantastic. Then he's poking here. Again, humans don't do this because it's way too bloody small, but it's just trying to seal off its territory, I guess. Got kicked and pincered, then decided not to play there anymore, which is really fucking... It's really friggin' strange. Like, if it understands that it's under attack, wouldn't it be like, I'm gone? It's like, time to, like, leave, right? Maybe I play here, but I mean, are you? You need to just, you know. I mean, you're gonna be pain, in a lot of pain, but at least don't get your freaking cornerstones killed. Then it did it twice in a row, so this is just something. If for whatever reason you're playing Nugo and you know, may, I don't know, the flying spaghetti monster have mercy on your soul if you are. But if you kick it, I think it's gonna let it get killed. So that's an easy way of beating the thing, I guess. You kick it, it'll just die. Because the minute I kicked it, it just said, you know what, I don't want to play there anymore. And then here, I mean, at least it realized those stones were dead, so that was cool. This didn't really do much. Made sure we were alive. I could have played here first. I just didn't want to have to deal with all the, like, pushing and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, you know what? Fine, you're alive. Way to go, buddy. Good job. That's a lie, but this is all dead still in my territory, so I don't really care that he's doing that. Or it's doing that, I guess. And yeah, we just kept taking next largest point. The left just didn't matter, and we won by like 60 points. So think about that number for a minute there. We won by 60 points. You know what that actually translates into? You know what this translates into? If I play here, and it decides to play something like this, I'm just gonna go ahead and make up some crap here, right? Crap, that's still dead. It's still actually dead. Make up more stuff. Make up more stuff. There, alive. Make this alive too. And then let's make this live. There. I'll take those as payment. Do I win the game at that point? Alright, at that point, I lose by about 27 points. So think about that. The only way for this thing to have won this particular strategy of play is it needs to make this impossible thing to live, and then this impossible thing to live, and it had to get this impossible thing to live. And if it fails one of those, loses the game. Loses the game. So if it lives with this and this dies, I win. If this lives and this dies, I win. If this lives and this lives and that dies, I win. So it's just impossible for the thing to win with this. And then this, I don't even have any, I don't know why it did that. That is so freaking strange. Like I don't know. And then we just can push in through here, and then it did this. And then I guess I can go in further. Weird. Very weird. Again, human wouldn't get that wrong. So yeah, I played here for rank. We didn't get rank. But at least you learned to value a lesson not to play Nugo. Because it doesn't really do anything for you. Anyway, maybe we'll try again another week. Trying to get a game. Or not a game, a basics account. Maybe around the 5Q level on KGS that we can use to... that maybe we can use to, let's say, play some basic games. Free games. Keep our rank at 5Q. But, unfortunately, that's not today. So, I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, take care, everybody.